What's going on, everybody? Let me see if I could hear anything. Sound. Test. 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 Okay, it's okay. Hello? It's okay. Yeah. So 80-23. What's up? AC, wishing you well. God bless. So let's look through some of these summer league numbers. We'll roll through this kind of quickly. See anything that stands out. Jones Garcia has been hooping though. I don't even know who he is, but he's been hooping. I feel like my man's about to get himself a contract. But that's how you do it though. You gotta ball out. Have the Pelicans played yet? Let me double check. Sunday. No. I'm not sure if they're in this summer league. Let me check. Let me turn down the echo though. Liam, what's going on, Liam? You're a Pelicans fan? Looks like the Pelicans play Thursday. So what do you think about Zion this year? You think he's going to be able to play a little bit more this year? I I'm hoping. Yeah, you hope so. I mean, their team isn't really not that bad though, right? I mean, they don't have Ingram anymore, but the team isn't bad. CJ, I'm not sure where Murray's injury is, but Khalil Ware, I think he's solid. Especially as a shot blocker, 3 blocks. Kispers, Yakachonis. CJ's gone too. Where's CJ at? Oh, they got rid of him for Jordan Poole. Do you like that move? Dang, that's crazy. But he was getting old. Okay, yeah. Dang. That's gonna be an interesting roster. And Murray's probably out for a while though, with an Achilles, right? Dang, that sucks. Kyra Lewis, good defender. Golden, big body. Yeah, half the season. Dang. Stevenson. Swider. Swider could definitely shoot that thing. 6 threes, 24 points, 8 boards. DJ Stewart. Hopefully he gets on. Baisley, good young player. Yeah, that's terrible. Half the season. Hopefully he could come back. There's way too many Achilles injuries in the league right now. Way too many. I don't know why. Shackelford, LJ Cryer. Yeah, that's not. I wonder if it's just if Jemison's just trying to play like tough defense and be like a defensive threat. On some level, I feel like it's tough to score in some league because people are playing D, but at the same time, the competition's not as good. And he was playing like legitimate NBA minutes. GG Jackson, honestly, I don't even feel like he needs to play in summer league, to be honest with you. Wells, I don't think he needs to play in summer league either. Cam Spencer, UConn man, Rutgers guy, Nate Hinton, Zico, Nikola Topic. Who is this? Mitchell? Can't tell. Who's Mitchell? Oh, AJ Mitchell. Oh, from OK. Yeah. I don't even know if he needs to play in summer league. There's a lot of cats playing. I don't even know if they need to be playing. VJ Edgecombe took 27 shots, but scored 28 points. Hit a 3 ball. I think, honestly, for me, I think he shot the 3 ball better than I expected in college. He was probably around like 34% or something like that. I didn't really expect that. So I thought that was actually pretty good. I think Justin Edwards, he was out of high school. He was super highly ranked. Went to Kentucky, had an okay, he went to Kentucky, But he's playing for the hometown team, and I feel like he's doing well. Hey, God bless, man. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Janai Broom. Good game for him. Went in the second round. Hunter Salas didn't really play. Filipowski, I think he's going to end up being a good player for Utah. I think it's a good fit for him. Started off not playing as much, but he's doing pretty well. Did pretty well toward the end of the season. Isaiah Collier's good playmaker, fouled out in this game. I think 6 fouls. I don't know what the foul out is, but he had a lot of fouls. 5 assists. Didn't really shoot the ball the greatest. Ace Bailey had 7 boards. Didn't really shoot the ball the greatest either. Sensabaugh. Don't know why he's in summer league either. Why is that? I don't know. Springer. Walter Clayton. 9.6 assists. That's a good game to me. Jamison with 3 points. I don't know if he's a straight shot blocker like that, but like I feel like he's a pretty solid defender, strong guy. Swider, shoot that thing. TJ Stewart. Bronny James had 10 points. 2 rebounds. Bezu 16 and 9. Marshall Lonis. Oh wow, nice. Good for Marshall Lonis. Khalil Ware. Yakachonis. Yeah, he's still gotta adjust. Probably gonna take him some time. Danger. He's a strong, athletic dude, man. Yeah, Jones Garcia is hooping like crazy. He's been like the best player in summer league. Noah Farrakhan, nice. LJ Cryer, Shackelford, Mobley. Mobley, I think he's an NBA player. Similar to his brother, he does a lot of different things. Maybe not the same athlete, but affects the game in a lot of different ways. Ace Bailey played well in this game. AJ Mitchell just playing solid, being a leader. Is Nikola Topic this draft or last draft? He's this draft. Topic is like, he's a bigger point guard. Still working on his shooting. A lot of these guards in Europe, the shooting is like the next step for a lot of them actually nowadays. I feel like the big men are shooting it more than the guards. What year is he? I think he was drafted this draft. Oh, last draft. 12th pick. Janai Broom with 6 and 4. Hood Schifino with 17, 2 threes. Yeah, Hood Schifino just trying to see if he could stick on a roster. Mints. Edwards. I feel like those guys are NBA players at this point. I don't know if Edgecombe played in that one. G.G. Jackson, Cam Spencer, Jalen Wells. Especially Wells and G.G. Jackson. I feel like they played well in the NBA last year. Baycott, good to see him. North Carolina legend. Brozovic, from College of Charleston. Ace Bailey, Rookie of the Year. That's your guy? You think Ace Bailey's going to put up some numbers? Played well in this one. I'll tell you that. 18, 3 of 5. He had that nice 3 where he didn't really touch it. Tanja didn't play. I don't know why. Walter Clayton, not too much in this game. Almost 6 assists. He's been distributing the ball the first couple games. Isaiah Collier with 5 assists, 13 points. Sensabaugh, Filipowski doing enough here. You know who I think has a really good shot at Rookie of the Year is Trey Johnson, because he's playing on Washington. Well, I think they'll probably just give it to Cooper Flagg if he's healthy, no matter what. But I think playing on Washington, Trey Johnson has a lot of. Yeah, I feel like Trey has a massive green light, especially on Washington. Him and CJ McCollum are probably gonna shoot a lot. Yeah, and Utah is a team that's rebuilding too, so he's gonna get his shots. Him, Lowry, Markkanen, Keontae George, and I'm missing the point guard. Point guard. He played really well last year. He was on Cleveland before. I'm a little tired right now. Bronny has 2 and 2. Dalton Knecht has 14. Cole Swider. They should keep Cole Swider. They need shooters. RJ Davis. It'd be nice if RJ Davis could make the league. Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton's the other guy I was thinking. Oh shoot. Where did I lost your comments. Man, Jones Garcia is playing crazy basketball. Oh, Jameer Nelson Jr. Okay. Dylan Harper didn't play. But Bryant, their other first round pick, played. No way. Sexton got moved. Was he in the Kevin Durant deal? Oh crap! You're right. Oh crap. I'm trying to even think. Is that good? You think it's Bailey? Bailey's just gonna be able to do it. Sexton with the Hornets, huh? I'm trying to think. And the Hornets got who? They got Concanipple. Hmm. Maybe he's gonna have to come off the bench. Maybe Concanipple come off the bench. Colin Sexton. Dang. You think? Well, I mean, that's better for Ace Bailey if you feel like he's gonna be able to get his shots. Yeah, that's 100% true. No pressure to win at all. Well, I mean, I guess it worked out for Bailey the way that he wanted because it seems like he wanted to go to a team where he could just shoot a lot. I mean, I like Dylan Harper, but I don't know how he's gonna work alongside Stefan Castle. What do you think? Do you have any suggestions for Brad Beal? I guess they're gonna buy him out so they could, and then they're gonna pay um, Booker. Oh, you think he's done? Do you think Lillard? What do you think about Halliburton? You think he could come back? Halliburton and Tatum, you think they could come back? Oh, really? You're not a Bill guy. Wait, who's your team? Yeah. So you think they should just Miami? Miami's your team? Dang, I almost feel like Miami would be a decent destination for Beal. But I think I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do at the point. I don't know what they're gonna do at the point. I think man, I don't know. I I feel like they kind of structured it more. I mean, they have Bam. They have Bam and Hero, and I feel like they kind of structured. You don't want Beal. Um, dang. Yeah. Maybe he needs to go to like a team where he could get like re-energized. I feel like Beal would be good with Giannis though. I think Beal and Giannis could work well together. I mean, it's not that easy working with Giannis, but yeah, Norman Powell. That's a good point. I saw it the other day. It was Norman Powell for who again? John Collins. Norman Powell was playing he was basically playing at an all-star level last year. I mean, he shot the three ball really well. I feel like he's good defensively. He's playing great ball. I mean, James Harden probably got more of the love because James Harden's got the name, but I feel like he was definitely at an all-star level last year. And I feel like he would do well with the Heat that Heat environment. Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about them. I still think they'll be in the mix though. Yeah, no, 100%. Like once Kawhi came back, his usage rate definitely went down. His usage rate definitely went down. They didn't play a lot of the big guns here, but Mintz, I think he's an NBA player at this point. Janai Broom's pretty solid so far. Hunter Salas, good to see him playing well. Who's that? I think that's Angel Reese's brother. Todorovic. I don't know who this Todorovic is. Todorovic stuff. Oh, from Pepperdine. Nah, still don't know. Dang, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I think the Heat are gonna be in the mix though. I think the Heat are gonna be in the mix. Um, Adam Bonner. Yeah, I think. Is there any more games today? Go through this one and then check up on the last game with and then call it. My team's the Knicks. Yeah, everybody wants them to get Giannis. Um, I honestly think Jordan Clarkson's gonna help, but I think they're gonna. Oh, Giannis in Miami. I actually like Giannis in Miami more. I like Giannis in Miami more than in New York, actually. You think Golden State could get Giannis? I know they keep talking about it. Vlad Golden had a good game. Keshad Johnson. I think Keshad is a great fit for Miami. He just plays hard. Larson, Kyra Lewis. I think he's a great fit for Miami. Nah, Giannis, Jimmy, Steph, Draymond. That could be crazy. But I hear you. I'm not too sure who this Bolden is. Tui. Yeah, it would be too much money to shell out for all those guys. I wonder why it's like not loading the latest messages correctly. So DJ Stewart with 9 and 3, Dalton Connect with 8 rebounds, 22 points, 3 trade balls, Swider with 2 trade balls, 15 points. This Jones Garcia is lighting up the summer league right now. Good to see Jameer Nelson Jr. 6 points. Not even playing that much minutes though. Still hooping. Chris Bryant Carter Bryant. I think it's Carter Bryant. Doing a little bit of everything right now. And Minix, these guys probably more there for their defense and doing the little things. But yeah, that was the last game. Caught up on summer league. I think it's gonna be a good summer league. But you like Ace Bailey for Rookie of the Year though. I can't. Man, I don't know why it's not showing me the latest message. Here, let me try it. I'm gonna type with my other account. Yeah, this is the last game. I could. Ace Bailey, man. I just in my head, I just feel like the NBA really needs Cooper Flag to be dominant. Not necessarily this year, but they really need him to carry the torch. And I feel like they're putting a lot on him and Victor Wembanyama to be the guys that take over for LeBron. I think next year's draft is. Yo, Jarito, what up? I think next year's draft is going to be just as good. I think AJ Debance is probably the best prospect, but a lot of people think Darren Peterson might go number 1. And I'm kind of surprised that Tahad Pettiford didn't come into this draft, but we'll see. But the NBA is really looking for that next guy. You think what's up, Jarito? Jarito? Yeah, I think LeBron retires after this year, or you think he's going to try and see if he could play with his other son, Bryce? Assuming Bryce can go, if assuming they put Yeah, the bench. I think he's the best player out of all these guys. Um, I think he scores. I think he could play make for his teammates. He plays D. I feel like a lot of these young cats play D though nowadays. Like I feel like Dylan Harper plays D. I feel like Ace Bailey plays enough D. Um, I feel like Cooper Flag goes hard. I feel like Tyron Stokes, who's still in high school, I feel like he plays D. So I feel like all these young cats, he's and the bands are together. Yeah, that'll be crazy. Yeah, I feel like I'm not sure because I feel like if he does like the whole I'm retiring first, then every team is gonna probably honor him when he goes to their arena. You know what I mean? But it looks like Chris Paul's done after this. Looks like Chris. Yeah, yeah, they'll give him the farewell tour. Yeah, I mean the guy's carried the NBA for a really long time. Yeah, you think he's gonna wait for Bryce? He's gonna get his two boys in there and then call it a career. I think he's definitely I think he's definitely toward the end. Like that's what people make it seem like because he's giving a lot of interviews these days. You know what I mean? He just doesn't seem like as focused on the basketball like he used to. He seems like he's more focused on being a parent, which I ain't hating on that. You gotta respect it. Yeah, but if he waits for Bryce and then I don't know if he'll have both of them on the same team, but if he could get to play in the NBA with two boys, I mean that ain't bad. That ain't a bad way to do it. Bronny played tonight. Let me see if he had any other stats. 2 steals. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Bron with his two boys, Bryce and Bronny. Just making history right there. Just putting your boys in the NBA. You know, yeah, I don't know if people will hate the like. I don't know if people will be kind of annoyed with that though. Like you're just putting your boys in the league. But yeah, no, it would be a crazy farewell tour. But like, I think there's a lot of pressure on Cooper Flag and Victor Wembanyama, and I feel like a lot of it just has to do with them staying healthy. But the reality is, can those guys deliver titles? Like, I think they'll be fine as far as like being really good players, but can they deliver titles? That's kind of the thing. You know what I mean? Larry Bird, Jordan, Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, those guys were delivering titles and they delivered multiple. So can you deliver those titles to be able to carry the NBA is the question. But yeah, that's the last game of the night. Lakers beat San Antonio. Lakers beat San Antonio. Um, got nothing else, but definitely appreciate you, Jerdo, for coming. Richie Rich picks. Um, Connect hooped. If the Lakers want to win, no way they doing that. Oh, you're saying if they want to win, they shouldn't pick up Bryce James. Connect hooped. Uh, 25, 8 boards, 4 3 balls. Connect was hooping. I think Connect is a good hooper. I don't know if I don't know if the fact that they tried to trade him messed him up last year for Mark Williams. But okay, you feel like the Lakers shouldn't do that. You feel like it would be too gimmicky. too gimmicky to just keep stacking up the team with LeBron James' children? Reese. I think that's Angel Reese's brother. Yeah, Julian Reese. I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. But yeah, you feel like it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, that's forcing it. Putting both the Suns on there. Yeah, maybe they could put the other son on a different team. Bronny got a long way to go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, Bronny, he's a decent. He's a decent kid though. I think he had a decent game the other night though. He had like 11 points or something. He was pretty good in the G League. I feel like, yeah, it's not that simple to be great in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough. It's tough. I probably think, I don't know. He probably could have used maybe more time in college, but if he's in the G League getting better, is it better to have been in college? I don't know. Yeah, connect. Yeah, connect. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, he's probably not getting enough love. Yeah. At this point, Connect is a real NBA player. I would say the same thing with GG Jackson, Jalen Wells. I feel like those guys are all like legit NBA players at this point. Cole Swider, I feel like is a legit NBA player too. Um, just bounced around a little bit, so I could understand why he's in the summer league. And the same thing with Darius Baisley, but he's been hooping in the summer league though. He's been crushing. But this dude, Jones Garcia, he's been like the best player. Him and Baisley probably the two best players in the summer league. This Jones Garcia dude, I never even heard of him. He's annihilating this summer league. Yeah, nah, it's true. It's true. Like a lot of dudes haven't even made the league that were like a dude like DJ Wagner. DJ Wagner was at one point the number one player in the country, and he's not even in the NBA. So it's like it's tough. It's tough. It's really tough to make it. But I guess Bronny has the advantage of obviously having his dad, and he's got a lot of Jameer Nelson Jr. though. That's not bad though. Those numbers, but you you feel like some of those regular hoopers could play in the league, like some of those guys that played in those and one mixtape era. You think some of those guys could have played in the league? Yeah, you think Bronny needs to keep developing in the G League? Yeah, I feel like if Bronny, you know, gets better at running a team, yeah, a lot of greats didn't make it. No, it's true. Some of it's probably politics. Some of it's probably politics. Some of it's, maybe guys like are really good players, but they don't have like the size. You know what I mean? Because like if you're playing, I don't know, at the Drew League or you're playing at Rucker Park, you could be 6'4" and you could be like a big man. But in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Like not a lot of 6'4" big men. Outside of Charles Barkley or something like that. But that's a little rarity. But yeah, Bronny. Yeah, I think in the G League, if Bronny could learn on running a team, not really turning the ball over at all, and being a consistent shooter. Just being like a knockdown shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like the shooting's a little, here, and then we look at the turnovers, 3 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Like if he could get to the point, like you don't even have to be like honestly. I think if you could run the pick and roll really well, and you don't turn the ball over, you could stay in the league forever. You know what I'm saying? Like there's dudes like Ish Smith that he's been in the league for a long time, or DJ Augustine, like dudes like that. They stayed in the league for a long time. And they're not big. They're not super athletic. There's nothing special. Like even a guy like Lonzo Ball, what he does and his defense, he can stay in the league. But yeah, like if Bronny could do that, Mike Conley, yeah, for his size, he has to shoot. Yeah, he's gotta really become a knockdown shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like even if he's not like a perfect shooter, but just like good enough, like legit, like he wants to be able to shoot the three 36%. If he can get to 36%, yeah, Mike Conley, another one. Yeah, Mike Conley, yeah, he's been doing it for a really, really long time. Lonzo, yeah, Lonzo does have special vision. I agree with that. Lonzo has special vision. Somebody online said Tyrese Halliburton is what people expected Lonzo Ball to be. Do y'all agree with that? Lonzo, like to me, Lonzo's good. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had, like I think Lonzo's actually a really good. Like if he could just figure out how to score outside of shooting threes, I think he'd be good. Like if he can add a floater to his game and then get to the rack a little bit so he's getting to the free throw line, and obviously you got to stay healthy though. Yeah, UCLA Lonzo, he was knocking down them threes, man. You think Lonzo would be a better player than Halliburton if he was healthy? I think Halliburton's a good defender, though. I think Halliburton's a good defender. I think he's an excellent passer. You know, I think Halliburton's clutch. I don't know. I have nothing against Halliburton. The way his jump shot looks is obviously a little funky. And when Lonzo came in the league, his jump shot looked a little weird too. But he fixed that. He fixed that. But like, yeah, he's probably what 36% from three, maybe 37. But if Bronny can get to that point where he's consistently knocking down threes, let me see what Lonzo was shooting. Yeah, I definitely think Lonzo has ability. I just do think he's gotta find out a way to round out his scoring, because if he's not hitting threes, he kind of doesn't score. Trying to see what Lonzo shot from 3 last year. Mm. It says 34%, but it says he's a career 36% 3-point shooter. Yeah, so if he's shooting 36, he shot 42 that 1 year, but he only played 35 games. Yeah, but if he could shoot 36% like Lonzo, that's decent. Has he ever finished one season? I don't think Lonzo's ever finished the season. No, I don't think so, to be honest. Not yet, at least. Lonzo had Chicago #1 in the East. Were they #1 in the East? I don't remember that. I know they were good with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. I don't know. Maybe they were. To be honest, I don't remember. Lonzo would have been better if he had the right situation like Hallie early. Yeah, you feel like the Lakers was a little too much for him. I feel like that's a lot of what the NBA is. It's all situational, right? Because Halliburton, right, in Sacramento, he wasn't he wasn't running the show, right? He wasn't running the show in Sacramento. Then he gets to Indiana and he has his own team, right? Same thing with Victor Oladipo, right? He gets that from OKC, he goes to Indiana, he has his own team. Same thing with Jalen Brunson on the Knicks, right? He's coming off the bench for Dallas, and then he gets his own team in the right situation in New York. So yeah, I agree with that. A lot of the NBA situation. Giddey. Oh yeah, you felt like it's Giddey's team kind of running the show there. Yeah, I feel like Gideon and Lonzo are pretty similar. I feel like those dudes are pretty similar. I feel like Giddy is healthier, obviously. Lonzo's probably more of a shooter though. Chicago was the 9th seed. I imagine he wasn't talking about this year though. You're talking about the year. You were talking about when they had DeMar DeRozan, right? The season before Lonzo got hurt. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Kobe White. A lot of people don't think about Kobe White, but I feel like he's been pretty good. I feel like Io Dosumu did pretty well too. Um, or the rookie from last year. Ooh, I'm trying to even see who the rookie was from last year. You think you're talking about Io Dosumu, maybe? Man, this Yahoo. So, I'm trying to even think who the rookie was. I think Isaac Okoro could help them. He's tough. Yeah, probably Aya or Kobe White. Um, Lonzo played 18 games. Yeah, Lonzo just hasn't played a lot. Giddy is a stat stuffer. Yeah, Giddy is a stat stuffer. Giddy does a lot of good things. Yeah, but I feel like similar to like I think he's Australian, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But a lot of those guards, like, they're good, but they just don't shoot the three like that. Mm. But he shot at 37% last year. That's actually not bad for Giddy. Yeah, I think Chicago's not bad. And Vucevic is still there. And Vucevic is tough. Vucevic is real tough. Who do you think is going to take the East next year? You think it's going to be the Knicks, or you think the Cavs are going to be able to like get it next year? Because they kind of fell apart. Their team kind of they all just got injured last year and crumbled in the playoffs. You think they got a chance to get to the finals next year? Because Indiana's hurt, Boston's hurt. Um, I think Orlando's going to be pretty good. I feel like Orlando, the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks, right? Yeah, I think Orlando, the Knicks, and Cleveland. I feel like those are the teams, unless somebody just comes out of nowhere and just like hooping. The East is wide open. The East is wide open, but honestly, to be honest with you, I feel like the West is open too, though. The Bucks. So I was asking Richie Rich earlier. You think Brad Beal should go to the Bucks? Because what are the Bucks gonna do without Lillard, though? Like I don't know what they're gonna do without Lillard, and I don't know if Giannis is gonna resign there, or I don't know if Giannis is gonna stay. But I feel like if they could get Brad Beal, like even yeah, if they could get Brad Beal, they're gonna need a point guard. And I don't even know if you need to put Brad Beal at point guard, but they're gonna need somebody to make plays. Yeah, it really does depend on Giannis. I think Brad Beal will have a resurgent season. I think he was in a bad situation. I think he was in a bad situation in Phoenix because like he wasn't sure how to really operate within that team. You know, like honestly, I don't even think Devin Booker had a really good year last year either. I mean, I know he's about to get paid. He's probably going to get like at least 200. Put Giannis on the Lakers. Yeah, I was asking. So Richie Rich is saying Giannis to Miami. A lot of people are saying Giannis to Golden State, and you're saying Giannis to the Lakers. Some people are saying Giannis to the Knicks. Yeah. Oh, you mean Houston? You mean Giannis to Houston to play with Durant? Yeah, I could understand that. I could understand that. Like Brad Beal does have that reputation where like he'll put up numbers but the team won't win. Trae Young, I feel like, has that reputation as well. Like, there's a few guys in the league that, those guys who they like, those empty stat guys. I don't know if he's an empty stat guy. I don't know if Trae Young is an empty stat guy, but there's a few of those guys. Oh, you don't think Booker had a bad year last year? Or you don't think they're gonna pay him a lot of money? Trae Young to the Eastern Conference Finals? The year where they beat the Knicks, you mean? I feel like a lot of Trae Young the Trae Young storyline is that he doesn't win enough. Right? Like, it's like a lot of these guys don't win as much as you think. Like, if you look at it, Giannis probably hasn't made it out of the first round at least 7 times in his career. Like, I don't even know if they've made it out of the first. I don't know if the Bucks have made it out of the first round since they won the title in 2021. You know what I mean? Like, it may seem like some of these guys are winning. Like, and I'm not even hating. Like, I think Giannis is one of the best, but I think part of the challenge with Giannis is he needs like that playmaker. I'm trying to see if they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. (2022) they made it to the. I think they made it to the playoffs. (2022) 2023 they made it to the playoffs. Okay, I have it right here. They made it to the playoffs in 2021, 2022, and 2023. They might have made it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. But that's 3 times in like 7 seasons. Oh, okay. You feel like Booker didn't like playing with Durant. That's possible. That's possible. Um, yeah, maybe Booker just needs the ball more. Doc Rivers is a problem. Do you do you uh do you feel like they should have kept Adrian Griffin, the old coach, but instead of getting rid of him to get Doc? Do you think the Hawks have a chance? Uh, Hawks, I definitely do think they probably could have a chance. I'm just trying to see. Who else is on the Hawks roster, though? They have... Honestly, if Jalen Johnson's healthy, that could be big for them, the Hawks. But it's really like Jalen Johnson, Trae Young, and DeAndre Hunter. And we'll see how Risa Shea, we'll see how he develops. I mean, it's possible. Well, they got Porzingis, too. Yeah, Alexander Walker, yep. Yo, Landon, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Yeah, it has been a while, man. Trae is better than Beal. I feel like he's had way more success than Beal. Connect is probably too good to be in the summer league right now. Hawks, if healthy, have a chance for the final run. Really, you like that team that much? We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they haven't really made the playoffs in a couple years, but we'll see though. Hawks added Porzingis. Yeah, that's big. Thing with Porzingis, he's got to stay healthy. What are your thoughts on the T-Wolves? T-Wolves have as good a shot as anybody. Like, I feel like the Timberwolves got hot toward the end of the season. Hope you're doing well, too, Landon. Timberwolves got hot toward the end of the season, and Julius Randle played well. I feel like he just got paid, too. As a Bucks fan, Griffin was a good coach. I do think Griffin was doing well. He was. They were like, what, second or third in the East? I feel like they were doing well. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Yeah, they got Nickeil. Yeah, we'll see how some of these other guys develop. Jalen Johnson got hurt last year. I feel like when Jalen Johnson was healthy, they were doing well. The other rookie, Risa Shea, he was their main rookie. Dyson Daniels was really good last year. Luke Kennard. Seems like they have like some shooters though. Garrison Matthews. They got Asa Newell. I don't know if Asa Newell, like, I'm not sure how much he'll do this year, but he's definitely got potential. East is wide open, 100%. GFR. The Hawks making the playoffs. Uh, the other rookie that was hurt. Trying to think. Kobe Bupkin. thinking Kobe Buffkin? Maybe Kobe Buffkin you're thinking as the rookie that was hurt. Dyson for Derek White. Dang, I feel like people would be hurt on that one because Dyson was so good last year. I thought Dyson could have won rookie, defensive player of the year. Derek White. Derek White is a hooper though. I feel like Derek White has a shot at the All-Star team this year. I think T-Wolves definitely have a shot. They have as good a shot as anybody. T-Wolves were they were hooping. Lonzo played like 35 games. Yeah, I think so. He's probably played like 50 at most in any season. Like what if we played the Nuggets instead of the Thunder last year? Yeah, it's possible. I mean, the West was honestly a lot about matchups. Because like it could have went either way in a lot of those games. Like even the Clippers could have potentially beat the Nuggets. Oh, you're talking about Dyson Daniels? Yeah, Dyson Daniels balled out last year. No, he played really well. Has anything happened since the Anthony Davis news? Nothing really. Nothing really, other than the Knicks getting a new coach. Dyson Daniels. Yeah, Dyson Daniels had a really good year last year. Jared McCain. Jared McCain could have been rookie of the year. I agree with that. He probably should have been rookie of the year if he didn't get hurt. WCJ. Who's WCJ? Oh, you were thinking Dyson? Yeah, no, Dyson was hooping. Kobe wasn't a rookie yet. Kobe's probably like in his third year, right? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe it was Dyson. Am I a Knicks fan? Yes, I am a Knicks fan. The Knicks probably have a decent shot. I don't know if they get Giannis or not sure if they get Giannis or like any big time players, but yeah, Knicks got a shot. McCain, McCain for the Sixers. Yeah, if McCain didn't get hurt, I think he definitely had a shot at rookie of the year. He was hooping. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people will probably be upset with that trade for Dyson for White, but like I could understand where he's talking about though, because as good as Dyson is defensively, White is probably right there defensively, and where Dyson is great with the steals, White is like a great shot blocker, probably one of the best guard shot blockers ever, right? Like Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, like he's up there. Wendell Carter Jr. Mm, I don't know where Wendell Carter was. Was Wendell on Chicago? Maybe I'm not sure where he played last year. Or Orlando. I'm not sure where Wendell was last year. Wendell's a good player. He might have been on Orlando. Can't remember if it was Orlando or Chicago. He's on Orlando right now. I'm glad Mac McClung is done with the dunk contest. Yeah, I feel like Mac McClung, he did a lot for that dunk contest. I think they just got to give him a spot in the league though. I think he's too good. I think he's too good. Like they got to give him a shot. Giannis, yeah. I'm trying to see where Giannis is gonna go. But I honestly like Rich was talking about Miami. Like I honestly don't think Miami's a bad spot for Giannis. Who would I trade for Giannis? Uh, well, I guess we got to look at teams with assets, right? I think a team with, honestly, like Brooklyn stacked up a whole bunch of draft picks this year. Not sure what they have going forward, but I think Brooklyn might be able to piece some together. I don't know how they would make it work salary wise. They might have to bring another team in, but Giannis to Brooklyn could be interesting. But I don't know if they have enough pieces around him to make it even worth it. You would trade Mike Conley for Giannis? Yeah. Who is WCJ again? Oh, Wendell Carter Jr. Okay, got you. Okay, Wendell Carter Jr. Dyson Daniels 229 steals. It's possible that he had 229 steals. It's a lot of steals, but it's possible. GFR. It's time to move on from Mike Conley and me. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So you're saying get Mike Conley on the T Wolves. Yeah, I don't know how many draft picks the T Wolves have, but yeah, if they could get some draft picks going, they would have to trade up probably a lot of draft picks to get Giannis. Conley needs to retire. Yeah, there's a few of those guys that are hanging on. Conley, Lowry, obviously LeBron. Uh, there's that other guy. Um, Taj Gibson. I don't. Well, he's not in the league right now, but I feel like Taj Gibson. Yeah, he played last year with Charlotte. I mean, he's been in the league for a minute. Chris Paul was with San Antonio. I think he said it's his last year. He's with the Lakers, right? I guess Chris Paul's a free agent right now. I don't know where Chris Paul's gonna land. Yeah, he was with the Warriors in 2023, 2024. He was with the Warriors, and then he was with the Spurs last season. But the Spurs are kind of like loaded at guard. You think Conley wants to retire as a T-Wolf? Yeah, no, it's definitely possible. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where CP3 goes. But yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock, so I don't know where everybody's located, but see if y'all can get some rest a little bit, and then we'll try to come back. I'll try to come back this week again. I kind of slacked last week. I didn't get on as much as I wanted to. But Richie Rich, Nebraska Midnight, dang. Or he goes back to the Grizzlies, yeah. I feel like some of these guys should go back to their old teams. They're saying Jeff Teague was saying Dame Lillard should go back to Portland. It'd be interesting to see where he goes. No, appreciate you, Richie Rich. Girardo, appreciate you. GFR, appreciate you. Landon, if you're still on here, appreciate you. Vortex. No, I'm not a Lakers fan. Sorry. Vortex. Future Modern, yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, everybody, man. Y'all take care. God bless in Jesus' name, and definitely have a good rest of the week. And hopefully we can get back on another day and chop it up.